Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the idea of living a dream life. Now, dream life is a very utopian concept, and I don't think anybody in this world can say that they're living a dream life at all points in their life. But that said, all of us have a perception about a life that we would call our dream life. In a dream life, everything that we're doing is in line with the things that we really want to do. Now, this life is a life where we wake up, feel inspired to do our work, get our job done, and go back to sleep happy and feeling grateful for everything that's happening. This sounds amazing, right? Then why is it that not a lot of us actually end up living our dream life? Why do all of us feel a little less fulfilled with the kind of work that we're doing all the time? I think the idea of dream life is pretty utopian, but at the same time, if we take the right steps, all of us can at least come closer to living a life that we would call our own dream life. And that's why in this video today, I'm going to share with you a simple exercise. This exercise will literally take you 10 minutes and will not require a lot of effort from your end. But what this will do for you is that it will actually help you envision your dream life and evaluate your current life and do everything you need to do to go from your current life to living your dream life. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's dig in and see what this amazing exercise can do for you. To do this exercise for yourself, all you're going to need is a notebook and a pen, and you're going to answer 6 questions in that notebook, and you're going to list down your ideal day. Let me break the entire exercise down for you step by step so that you know exactly what you need to do. To make this even easier for you, I have a downloadable PDF in the description box below. In this PDF, you will have the entire breakdown of the exercise, and you will have the entire step-by-step process for you listed out in one simple PDF. You can print it out and do the entire exercise on that instead of doing it on a notebook also. So before I start discussing this exercise with you, what I'm going to do is kind of explain to you what this exercise is all about. This exercise is basically going to help you envision your dream life. One of the biggest problems that all of us face is the fact that we don't really know what our dream life is really like. Imagine a place or a situation where there are no limitations, you don't have any limitations of time, resources, or anything like that. What is it that you would really be doing? This exercise right here is going to help you figure all of those answers out. There are going to be very directed questions and a simple exercise that will help you reach your answers as soon as possible. So to first understand and envision your dream life, we're going to answer 6 very important questions. Question number 1 is, where do you currently live? Are you living in a really big city? Are you living in a city like Mumbai or Delhi or Chennai or Bangalore or Calcutta? Or are you living in a small town in India like a Jaipur, Indore? Or are you living in even smaller places? Or maybe you're living on a beachside location, or maybe you're living in the hills. All you need to do is figure out exactly where is it that you're living in your dream life currently. It could also be that you're not living in India at all. Maybe you're living in a different country, exploring new cultures and doing all of that. So take time and figure out where exactly are you living in your dream life. Question number 2 is, how does your apartment look like? Is it a really big, lavish, modern, fancy apartment? Does it have 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom? Or is it a really tiny apartment, maybe somewhere in the hills or near a beach? Or is it a medium-sized apartment, probably in a tall building in a city? Just envision the kind of ideal apartment that you would want. Envision the dream apartment for yourself and take time to detail it out as much as possible. How big is it? Where is it located? Is it closer to the main road? Is it away from the main road? Is it in a noisy and very, very busy street? Or is it in a very, very calm and quiet locality? What are the colors of the wall? How have you decorated your apartment? Do you have all of the modern amenities? Or are you DIYing your way out? Are you living a frugal life? Are you living a very lavish life? So just make sure that you detail out the details of your apartment in this question. The third question that you need to answer is, who do you live with? Now that we know the city that you're living in and the kind of apartment that you're in, the most important question that obviously all of us would want to know is, who exactly is it that you're sharing your apartment with? Are you living alone, a nice independent life? Or are you living with your husband or your partner? Or are you living with your parents? Or are you living with your friends? Are you sharing your apartment with some roommates? Figure out what you think is the ideal partner for you to share your apartment with. The fourth question that you answer is, what do you do for a living? Are you working in the corporate sector? Are you working for a bank or an IT company or a software company or some kind of a consulting firm? Or are you doing your own business from home? Or are you running your own company? Are you probably a marketing manager of a really nice firm somewhere? Are you working in some kind of an agency? Or maybe you're running your own YouTube channel, or you're a movie star. When you're answering this question, the important thing that you need to keep in mind is that there are no limitations. Imagine that there are no restrictions. You have the skills that you need, you have all the time that you need, and you do have the resources as well. If all of the things go right, what is it that you would really be doing in life? Make sure that you detail out your answer in this question and figure out what is it that you really want to be doing at this point. The reason why I say that you do not have to think about restrictions at this moment is because no matter what the job is that you have for yourself in your dream life, it's always achievable. Maybe you don't have the right degree with you at the moment, but you can always go ahead and learn all the skills that are required without actually having to get any formal education. The partner for our video today is Skillshare, and I would highly recommend you guys to look at Skillshare as a platform wherein you can go and learn new skills that you would probably need to transition from your current life to actually moving towards your dream job. Skillshare is an online community that allows you to learn different skills and different courses from people and teachers around the world. Skillshare has courses on business, design, art, technology, IT, innovation, and everything under the sun, and you actually get to learn all of these courses from the comfort of your home. The team at Skillshare has been generous enough to partner with us for this video, and as a part of this partnership, they're offering 2 free months of Skillshare for any of you who are really interested in trying out the platform. All you need to do is click on the link in the description box below, sign up for Skillshare, enter your credit card details, and you will get 2 months of free Skillshare subscription. At the end of 2 months, if you want to cancel, you can cancel out your subscription and you won't be charged a single rupee for the 2 months of usage. Even at the end of 2 months, when you actually start paying for your Skillshare services, the fees is just $15 per month, which is about 1,000 rupees. And in 1,000 rupees, you get unlimited access to all the courses that you have on Skillshare. So I would highly recommend this, and make sure that you give it a try. The 5th question that you answer as a part of this exercise is, who are the important people in your life? Now, in this dream life that you're living, who are the people that really matter to you? Is it your parents? Is it your parents and your partner? Is it your parents, your partner and your partner's parents, your entire family? Do you have a lot of friends, or do you have a really small group of friends, 2 or 3 really close friends that you spend time with? Are you a really social person? So figure out all the important people and talk about them in this particular section. And the 6th and the last question that you answer here is, how much money do you make per month? Now, it's an important question to answer to understand what your dream life is like, because the kind of money that we make really defines the kind of life that we also live. So are you making a lakh per month, or are you making more than that? Are you making more than 5 lakhs per month, or are you just earning 50,000 rupees and still living a very happy life? For a lot of people, the kind of money that they make and the kind of money that they really want to make really differs. For somebody, maybe they can live a really beautiful life in just 50,000 or 30,000 rupees. For some people, because their lifestyle is so different, they actually need to earn a lot more money. So make sure that you envision your dream life, imagine the kind of expenses that you would have, and think about the kind of money that you want to make, and talk about it in this section. So now that we've answered these 6 questions, we move on to the more interesting part of this exercise. What we're going to do here is envision a dream day in our life. So imagine the dream life that you're living and think about a typical day that you would have in that dream life and talk about it. What you're going to do is, first of all, start making a list of all the times. So start off with writing 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Make 1 hour slots and write them down in your notebook. If you actually have taken just the printout of the PDF document that I have in the description box, these time slots are already defined for you. But if you're doing it in a notebook, you can make time slots like I'm doing in my notebook right now. So after you've made these time slots, go ahead and write what you would be doing in your dream life at each of these times. So let's say in the 6 to 7 interval, you're waking up, and then in the 7 to 8 interval, you're having your morning routine. So maybe you're having your morning tea, reading your newspaper, maybe reading a couple of pages out of a book, spending time with your partner or your family or anybody that you're living with, and then maybe you're going for a shower, getting ready. Maybe in the 8 to 9 interval is when you leave for work, or maybe if you're working from home, you're just setting up your home office and starting off with your work like that. So start imagining each of these times, and at each of these times in a day, what do you think is the ideal thing that you would be doing, and write it down here. What this exercise will do for you is that it will actually detail out an entire dream day for you. By breaking down the entire day into 1 hour time slots and then actually writing what we would ideally want to do in each of these time slots is a great way of defining what a real day in our life we really want it to look like. Doing this exercise is a very powerful way of breaking down your entire vision of a dream life and making it into a very realistic day. What I want to really mention here is that don't look at this exercise as work. This exercise is super interesting, and think of it as a fun little way of you to imagine your dream life and have fun when you're doing this exercise. It will actually make you really happy just writing about your dream life, and once you're done with answering all of these questions and filling in all of these time slots, what you do after this is figure out your daily routine right now, and then you figure out how far is your current life from the dream life that you have envisioned on this paper. So after you've done the exercise, which is answering the 6 questions and then filling out all the individual time slots of the day for your dream life, I would urge you to compare your current life with your dream life by comparing the 2 documents that you've created. What I would want you to do at this point is not be harsh on yourself. No matter who we are, all of us have an idea of a dream life, and our current life is going to be a little far away from that. So even if your current life is nowhere close to your dream life, don't be disheartened. What you've taken is the first step to actually imagining your dream life. After this, we'll move on to doing the most important last step of the exercise, and that is answering this important question. What can I do and what changes can I make in my current life to make it as close as possible to my dream life? Start thinking about all the changes you want to make. These changes could be the new courses that you have to learn, new job that you want to start looking out for, or new house that you need to start looking out for. Maybe you want to upgrade, maybe you want to downsize, maybe start planning to moving to your dream city that you really want to go to. Start imagining the important people that you have in your life, and maybe you want to reconnect with some of them, and start changing your morning routine, your evening routine according to the ideal routine you've defined in the time zone section of this exercise. So basically, think of all the changes that you want to make in your lifestyle, and eventually at some point, maybe not right now, but maybe a couple of years from now, you will be as close as possible to living your dream life. I hope this exercise is useful for you, and make sure that you do this exercise and have a lot of fun with it. Do let me know in the comment section what you think about this exercise, and if you did it, did you find it useful? If you have any other exercise or suggestions for me, do let me know in the comment section as well. And if you're new on this channel, make sure that you subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye.